What's going on, guys? Got another unboxing video here. Got a package here from Dave Katz. He's a guy that's on one of the mask collecting groups that I'm in on Facebook. He was selling a couple things, so he was selling a couple things at really great prices, so I had to grab a couple things from him. So I actually have a couple packages here, but I'm just going to do one for this video. I think it's this one. This should be the one that I'm doing. No. He was selling quite a few things. There's a couple things he was selling that I didn't pick up that I really wish I would have now. You can't have everything you always want, but he was just selling some really great things, and his prices are they're really good. He doesn't overcharge for anything. He sells cheaper than you can find most places. He had quite a few things that I was looking for. One of them being another Don Post Studios calendar reissue mask. He was actually selling a few. I picked one of them up from him right here. Let's check it out. You guys can already probably tell by the title of the video, this is the Mr. Hyde Don Post calendar reissue. Again, Dave's a really cool guy. My buddy Simon here on YouTube, he's got quite a few Don Post calendar reissues with eye inserts installed. Really nice copies, and he got those from Dave Katz. So Dave has a really great collection. I know he does some work himself on masks, and I don't know if he's selling off a lot of his collection or just downsizing. Not exactly sure, but he sold quite a few things to Simon. And Simon has some great videos too. I'll actually leave a link in the description to one of Simon's videos, a couple masks he got from Dave. Packaged very well. Again, Dave Katz knows what he's doing. He's been in the mask game for a while. He has a really great collection, and he just knows what he's doing. This is definitely the way you ship a mask, especially an older mask. Lots of packing foam or whatever. This is the best copy, if not the best, one of the best copies I've seen of this mask. So this came out of his personal collection, and it's just it's just amazing. Again, I've seen quite a few copies, you know, on the internet and whatnot, but this was like the best copy I've ever seen, and he sold it to me for an incredible price. Again, he was selling a few other things that I really wish I would have picked up, but I didn't, and they sold really quickly. But of all the stuff that he was selling, this is what I wanted the most. So I'm glad I grabbed it really quick. Things everywhere, but I don't mind because it keeps your stuff safe when shipping. Oh, and I did not know that this was tagged. I had no idea that this was still tagged, but it does have the tag on it. Cool. I didn't think it was tagged, but I really, it is, bro. Static. Get off. Okay. Wow. This is just beautiful. Again, this is the Don Post Studios calendar reissue Mr. Hyde mask. There was a calendar out of all the masks that Don Post Studios made. Or not all the masks, but their Universal line. There's a calendar of the Universal Monsters. The Universal Monster masks made by Don Post. And they reissued those in the 90s. And those were from, those masks were from the 60s, mid-60s. And they, a lot of them, they used the original mold that they used for the masks in the 60s. and then they remade these in the 90s for collectors. You know, it was a limited run of them. But this is just beautiful. Again, I don't know if Dave Katz like did something to the hair or just stylized it. I don't know if he trimmed it or just style. I'm sure he didn't trim it up, but this just is the best looking copy I've seen. The hair is just perfect. The eyebrows are perfect. This thing's, and with these calendar reissue masks, you know, they made these for collectors. This one does have a slit up the back of it. Some do, some don't. I don't know why they chose to do that with some. It does have a slit up the back of it, so you could probably put this on and wear it if you wanted to. I'm not going to. I just got this to keep. But again, these were these reissue masks made in the 90s. They were made for collectors. That's why they reissued these. You know, a lot of people, older collectors remembered, you know, back when in their childhood having these Don Post Studios Universal Monster masks, and of course, you know, masks from the 50s or the 60s. You know, over time they rot, so they reissued these for you know, people to collect. And since they did that, they made them extremely thick. This is even thicker than my Mole Man mask over here. This is just an insane casting. You guys can see. I mean, look at how that is a crazy thick mask. See, it does have a slit up the back of it. But that is just a you know, just a solid casting. This is possibly one of the thickest masks, possibly the thickest mask I own. And that's just crazy thick. This thing will just hold itself up, you know. It's cast so thick. Again, the hair is perfect on it. It also has the original Universal Monsters tag on the inside, and then it also has another Don Post Studios. It says Mr. Hyde. I guess they each got their own individual tag. Let's see if I can show that to you. So yeah, so there's that tag on the inside, and this other tag on the other side there, the original tags, and then I did not know that it had those on the inside still, and I did not know that it still had the Universal Monsters tag, so that's very cool. This mask is extremely heavy. It has a lot of weight to it. Again, I mean, that's a very thick casting. I mean, the rubber on that is super thick. Still has the original tags on the inside. Very, very cool. Still has this Universal's tag. It says Mr. Hyde right there. So very cool. I did not know that it still had the tags. That was awesome. Again, Dave Katz, he gave me an amazing deal on this. An amazing price. The hair is absolutely perfect. So well taken care of. Best copy I've seen. Again, this is Mr. Hyde, you know, from Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I believe. The old Universal. You know, Mr. Hyde's been replicated so many different times. But, the old Universal Mr. Hyde. so I want all of the Universal the Don Post calendar reissues. I want all of those masks, but I'm really glad to have this one. There's a few that I want more than I'd like to have all of them, but realistically, you know, this one is one that I really, really wanted a little bit more than the others. Again, this is an amazing copy, super thick, still has the tags on it. Just phenomenal. Again, still tagged, still has the tags on the inside. Super thick casting. Perfect hair, perfect condition. Very cool mask, very cool old mask. Don Post calendar reissue, Mr. Hyde. Also, Dave already has it stuffed with some bags in here. It looks like he also put some black, like some black mesh material, and then stuffed that, and then put that inside so it kind of blacks out his eyes. It's not taped on inside or anything. I can just pull the stuffing out and it won't be like that, but very cool. It already has the eyes blacked out like that. So yeah, really cool. Sorry, I don't know what else to say about this mask. Really glad to have it. I'm actually really excited. You know, I don't really show it too much. I'm very tired right now. It's getting kind of late. I work a lot. I have kids, so the last little bit of energy I have goes into these videos. I'd like to do more, do better editing and stuff. I just don't have the time. But awesome mask, awesome mask. I think I'm gonna put him right here where this foam display head is. Yeah. I just cannot believe how thick this is. I know I showed you guys like 5 times, but geez, this thing is just solid. Solid mask. Really well made. Again, really well taken care of. So thanks, Dave Katz. You really hooked me up with a great deal. Again, I wish I would have grabbed some of the other ones from him. But I do have another mask from him, so I'll do a video on that here soon. But for now, that's it for this one. Again, the Don Post Studios calendar reissue, Mr. Hyde. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. A little later.